Imagine this situation. Suppose there is a housing society with 100 families. If there are no rules, one person parks anywhere, another plays loud music at midnight, someone throws garbage in the corridor, and everyone starts doing whatever they want. Very soon, there will be arguments and chaos. To avoid this, the society creates a rule book that everyone must follow. Now think about India. We have more than 1.4 billion people with different languages, religions, cultures, and traditions. If there were no common rules, everyone could act according to their own wishes, leading to confusion and conflict. That is why India has one common rule book called the Constitution of India. So, what is the Constitution? The Constitution is the supreme law of the country. It is the highest legal document that tells us how India should be governed and what rules everyone must follow. It answers important questions like who will make the laws, who will run the government, what are the powers of the president and the prime minister, what powers do the courts have, what rights do citizens have, what duties do citizens have, how should elections be conducted, how should the central and state governments share powers. In simple words, the constitution is the instruction manual for running India. Let's take some examples. If a mobile phone analogy. When you buy a new mobile phone, it comes with a user manual explaining how to use it properly. Similarly, when India became an independent nation, it needed a manual explaining how the country should function. That manual is the constitution. A cricket analogy. Imagine a cricket match without rules. One player says, if the ball hits the wall, it's a six. Another says, no, it's only four. Third one says, one hand catches out. Everyone makes their own rules and the game becomes impossible to play. So, cricket has one official rule book. Likewise, India has one official rule book called the Constitution. Why do we need a constitution? Without a constitution, the government could misuse its powers, citizens' rights would not be protected, there would be confusion about what has authority to make decisions. Different people might demand different rules. The Constitution ensures that everyone, whether an ordinary citizen, a police officer, a judge, a chief minister, or even the prime minister, is subject to the same supreme law. The golden rule is that the Constitution is above everyone, not the prime minister, not the president, not parliament, not the Supreme Court also. Everyone must work according to the Constitution. How could you define the Constitution in one line and in easiest way? So let's see. The Constitution of India is the supreme law and the rule book of the country that explains how the nation will be governed, what powers the government has, and what rights and duties every citizen has. So today, we understood the most basic yet most important question: what is the Constitution of India? We learned that the Constitution is not just a book of laws, it is the supreme rule book of our nation. It tells us how India is governed, protects our rights, defines our duties, and ensures that no one, not even the government, is above the law. Remember this one sentence: if India is a country, then the Constitution is the instruction manual that tells us how the country should function. This is the foundation of Indian polity, and once you understand it, learning the rest of the constitution becomes much easier. So, in the next video, we will move one step ahead and understand the preamble of the Indian constitution, what we the people of India means, why words like justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity are so important, and how they affect our everyday lives. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Educational Excursion for more simple and easy to understand videos on law, the constitution, and competitive examination preparation. Thank you for watching.